Hello students. So in the last video we were solving some problems, and in the last question that we were solving, due to bad weather some lightning sounds were made and I had to stop the video. So that is why that question is now your homework question. You can comment down the answer of it in the comment section and I will tell you if your answer is correct. We had solved a similar question prior to that question, and I'm sure that you will be able to solve that question by yourself. So now we will move on to the next question in this video. So the question is, find the radian measures corresponding to the following degree measures, which means that we have to convert these degree measures to radian measures. So we know that 1 radian is 180 by pi degrees and 1 degree is pi by 180 radians. So this is what we are going to use to solve these questions. Simply you have to memorize. It's easy, but you can memorize that to convert degree to radians, you just multiply the value with pi by 180 because of this relation. So let us solve. Very easy. The first question is 75 into pi by 180, because we want to convert it to radians. So I can just cancel this with 15. 15 5s are 15 1s are 2s are 5 pi by 12. And remember that while calculating radians you can leave the answer in terms of pi. When we were solving degree, we did not leave it in terms of pi, we had solved it further. But we are calculating degree, we can leave it in terms of pi. So I can write this as 5 pi by 12. I do not have to convert this further to some numeric value. I do not have to substitute the value of this pi with 22 by 7. I can just write it like this. This was pretty easy. Now let us solve the second question. There is a new concept in the second question. Now in this question it is given 37 degree and 30 minutes. So we know the relation between degree and radian. We do not know the relation between minutes and radian. So we know how to convert this minutes to degrees, right? We know that 1 degree is 60 minutes. So I can easily convert this to degree portion. And then I can further solve it to convert it to radian measure. Very important. So in the last video, we knew that we get some value of the radian measure as a mixed fraction like this, and then the degree value as this mixed fraction, and then we take this portion as the degree and then we multiply it with 60 and this portion becomes the minute part. So what do we do? Besides the degree part, the minute part is written, and it is written by multiplying it with 60, which means that this portion must be this. B by C into 60 is equals to 30. So I can cancel this by 2, which implies that the P by C that I am looking for is 1 by 2. Or if this was confusing to you, then simply, if you have seen the last video, you know that multiplying with 60 the fraction on multiplying with 60 gives me minute. So now I have minute and I will divide it by 60 to get it in degree. Very simple, right? So I will just 30 by 60 is half. So this is the portion that I have in degree now, which means that this is minus 37 degree and half, right? Now when I solve this further, I will get 75 by 2 degrees in minus, right? Very simple. So now I have the whole portion in degree and I will convert it to radian now. Pi by 180, multiply it with pi by 180, cancel it by 15, 5, 1, 2, you simply have 5 pi by 24 radian as your answer. Right? Very easy. Minus 5 pi by 24. Now let's do the third question in a similar manner, but this time we also have seconds. Nothing to worry about. Same method as last time we will follow. Right? Now we want to convert this second to minutes. Then we will have some value. Then we will convert the minutes to degree and then we will have the value of degree. And now we will convert that degree to radians. Very simple. So this 30 second is how many minutes? Just divide it by 60. It is half a minute, which means that, I hope you are understanding what I'm saying, which means that this is 5 degrees. We have not yet done anything with degrees. 37 minutes, and we converted this seconds to minutes, so it is half minute, right? We just divided this by 60 to get it in minutes. Now on solving this further, we will get 75 by 2 minutes, right? So now we have the value of minutes because we divided this by 60, we got a mixed fraction and then we solved it. Now again I want to convert this to degree. So what will I do? Divide it by 60 again. 75 upon 2 into 60, 5, 4, which means that this is 5 degree, and now by dividing it by 60 I have got the value of the minutes part in degree now. Right? I'm going to rub this degree and now this whole is degree. Now let's solve it further. 45 by 8 degree. Did you understand what we did? In the last question, last question in which we have to convert the radian to degree, we were multiplying the value. We had a b by c type of mixed fraction and we were multiplying this b by c part with 60 to get it in minutes, and then we multiplied the b by c portion again to get it in seconds. So now we have it in second and minute and we are dividing it by 60 to get the mixed fraction, this mixed fraction, the original mixed fraction, right? So we have the mixed fraction now. Very simple, just divide it by 60 and now I have the measure completely in degree, which I'm going to convert to radian now. So for that I'm just going to multiply it with pi by 180. Again this will cancel by 15. So 15 3s are 1s are 2s are pi by 32. That's it. That's the answer of the third question. Radians. Now let's solve the fourth question. I'm going to erase this now because I'm pretty sure that you must have memorized it. Now the fourth question is converting 40 degrees and 20 minutes to radians. So I will take the minutes part, divided by 60, 1 by 3. Now I have the fraction portion of the mixed fraction, 1 by 3. On solving this I will get 121 by 3 because this is 120 and then plus 1, right? So that's it, simple. Now I have this complete value in degree. So now I will multiply this value with pi by 180 to get it in radians. So this will be 121 pi upon 540 radians, right? Simple. Now we are done with the second question as well. Here is the third question. It says that find the length of the arc of a circle of a radius 5 cm subtending a central angle measuring 50 degree. So this question is just asking the application of the formula that we had written about the definition of radians, right? We studied that in a circle, if r is the radius, if s is the length of the arc and theta is the angle subtended, theta is equals to s by r radians, right? We had studied this when we were covering the theory of the chapter. So it is given in this question that the radius is 5 cm and the length of the arc is 15 cm, right? But the values are given in degrees. So we have to convert this formula to degree so that we can put these values. So theta will be s by r, and now I want to convert this radian value to degree value. So now you know we have to multiply it with 180 by pi. Now I can put these values as they are in, this is theta 15 degree, so it is in degrees. So now I can put its value. Now I can substitute its value, which implies that 15 degree is s, the length of arc which we have to find, upon r, the radius 5, which is given, into 180 by pi, which implies that s, the value of s is 15 into 5 into pi by 180. So we will simply cancel this. So s is 5 pi by 12. That is the length of the arc, 5 pi by 12 centimeter, right? Easy.